Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest, and today I am smoking, what am I smoking? Squirrel Hunter, and I'm smoking in my Angelo bent billiard. I'm not sure. I don't know if I ever figured out the difference between a bent brandy and a bent billiard, but that's what I'm smoking in. That was a basket pipe out of, see if I can get the name on there or not. That was a pipe from Mason Edwards, basket pipe, and it was right up my alley as far as the shape goes. So I said, you know what, I'm getting that bad boy, and I'm glad I did. It's the shape that I like, a little larger, a little on the larger side, but that comes in handy every now and then. As far as what I'm drinking, some 1792 bourbon, neat, and yeah, had a good night with my wife. We went to Red Lobster. Not that that's, you know, but it was a nice night. We had a timeshare thing we had to go to. I tell you what, we've been through the ringer with the timeshare stuff, and I didn't want to go. She did. So I'm like, you know what, I'll go with you. I wasn't going to send her down there to go by herself. So she's a sucker for, excuse me, she's a sucker for Red Lobster. So went down and had a meal, and they were doing this thing. And guys, if you're not familiar with timeshares, I mean, we keep ours just because it's an excuse to go away together. But you'd be much better off saving your money, you know, and putting stock in your money away and doing it that way. But anyway, usually when you go to these things, they're like, hey, we'll buy you dinner. We're going to tell you about some updates. And next thing you know, at the end of dinner, they're telling you about how your timeshare sucks and how, you know, they just, and my favorite question that they ask is, well, you like to make money, right? You know, and then they scribble on a paper for you how much money you're wasting and all that jazz. It's a used car salesman thing. And then by the time they're done, you know, they're trying to talk you into buying a bigger package. So we went tonight, and somebody, I think, got their wires crossed, because when we got there, the guy's like, well, so who do you use? And we told him, and he's like, well, they're just a brokerage. They don't actually own timeshares. And come to find out, we had been to one of these another time, or my wife had. I didn't go, and we had already bought into what they were selling. So they're like, well, there's no reason for you to sit through the presentation. So, you know, we'll get you a booth over here on the other side, so you have to listen to the presentation, and you guys can eat your dinner and go home. So we got free dinner and called it a night. So did that, came home, saw the puppy. We got a new puppy now. Her name is Sammy. She is either a toy or a mini Australian Shepherd. And why I say either is because they weren't sure how she's going to turn out. Because I guess it's done by weight. So she's either a toy or a mini, but she's going to be pretty small. We are considering her my wife's dog, just because my dog's a Jack Russell Terrier, and my son has a dog, a lab pit mix. He just moved in with us, back in with us not too long ago. So I didn't want 3 dogs in the house, but my wife's dog passed, I don't know, 2 years ago or whatever. So we decided to get her another one, and it's as cute as a button. I'll put some pictures here. Cute as a button. Just started learning that it's got its feet and legs now, so starting to run around the house. I think it's 9 weeks right now, so of course they're all cute when they're that small. But one thing I can say about the border, or the border, the herding type dogs, which when I say the herding type dogs, I mean like the Australian sheepdog or Australian shepherd or border collies, is they're very intense. Now this one's not, it's a puppy, but you can tell it pays attention more than most puppies. But when they get older, they're on you. I mean, they're just staring at you, and it's like they're waiting for your next move to figure out what your next move is going to be, and what you want of them. And it's a really cool dog to have. You gotta spend time with them. You know, it's not a dog that you can lay on the couch with, 24/7 or lock up all day long and then come home and not do anything. But very cool dogs, very attentive, very, very smart. So looking forward to seeing how this little pup grows up, and my wife absolutely loves her, so that's the bonus. So guys, gonna keep it short tonight. Just want to give you that update, and I will tell you, as far as my medical stuff goes, guys ask, I go in on the 6th of December, which is next Tuesday, for a stress test. They don't know anything, the bottom line. So just hanging in there dealing. So not really worried about it. Is what it is. We'll figure something out. So guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. I really do. And I'm loving watching the videos. So put some more up there. I'll watch them, comment, and we'll talk to you later. Until next time, you take care.